on the floor. He don't got no money, I show him the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati.
My stuff always off.
Stadium, right
my stuff on my phone off regardless.
The enthusiasm of the Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took
that's been on there.
To the delight of this sold-out crowd, and they're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
My stuff stay off.
Upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
Caleb.
Defensively here, you're facing
5-0 with the Wizards. Oh shoot!
In the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you gotta find a way to hold them under.
Well,
to me, that's the magic number.
I haven't won one game yet.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 25,
the Mavs.
30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches.
BK, you know they got some real good people in free agency, right?
Same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0.
What'd you say?
Through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield on play action. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Julio Jones. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
I'm going to the water park.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yep, that's that. It's usually like 40, ain't it? I might just buy a season pass.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A handoff running low, Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
They're at the halfway point of the season, Charles. 8-0. What a great start. Clearly a Super Bowl contender, if not the outright favorite, through 2 months to win the whole thing.
Not too many bad things you can say right now because this team is playing pretty well. They've had a couple of injuries that could play them down the stretch, but their intensity doesn't waver. I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go through them in the playoffs, and if you're on their road, things could be bumpy for you.
Play fake. Mayfield.
Got an open man. It's Schwartz.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action. Mayfield.
How you know?
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe with a pick.
Trey's like, hold on, wait. Like, you said that about.
And the Bengals will have solid field position as they take over at their 45-yard line. What credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
But it's not a boy name.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
But came into this game, you're not going to know what to name because you have to call it.
I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
What do you thought of it? Are you at least he told me he is super.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
So this rivalry, Charles, here in the Buckeye State, Cincinnati and Cleveland, you felt like for a while it took a dip as these two franchises struggled, but now I think this rivalry is budding again as one of the best under-the-radar rivalries in the NFL.
I agree with you absolutely because both of these teams have the arrow pointing up. They've kind of solved their quarterback issues. They're building up their roster.
They look like they just got a big weight
The
difference.
moments of this rivalry to me wasn't even in a Browns-Bengals game. It was a Seahawks-Bengals game. But head coach Sam Leach addressed the crowd and emphasized that Cincinnati was the place to be.
Well, Charles, I think his exact words were, you don't
What
live
is that?
in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
That's my strip other people from their
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup.
Taking it right down Broadway. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 77 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I was just thinking of...
No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
As a baby, very immature, baby lived 18 months. That put a lot of damage on her mentally. She gets pregnant again, but she shouldn't get pregnant again. I don't understand that. But at the same time...
Y'all see what Nick Chubb just did?
Now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. But when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
2nd and 6. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Believe me, baby, you're not going to go to hell for what I did.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
People think I mean, they can, but, I mean, from what I hear, that's what they're coming for next.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown!
Jamar Chase.
Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
In their mind.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm just saying, like,
from the
there's
gun.
nothing wrong with black babies or black babies or mixed babies or there's nothing wrong with
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That is.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Being chased out left.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bothering him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Baker Mayfield, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
They're going to look to throw.
As a people, we're so dumb.
Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, but frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Back to throw.
That's
incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down.
Jayden, what's this pass interference stuff on? Because they just keep doing it.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Got a man open. It's Chase. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the...
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this is back to an 8-point game. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And the clock reads 30 seconds to go, so really not a whole lot of time to speak of. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Swings this out for Hunt.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And got his man complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket, but it's a lot to...
And he'll take it into the end end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
2nd and 4.
And
this hit straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Now back to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And mark him down.
Hello?
Close to the 40 at the 39.
The what?
A lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That was sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Whatever the discussions were at halftime in trying to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll look to throw again. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is. It starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too. They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And he'll wind up short of the goal line, so they will not be able to get this back within a score as this remains a 10-point differential. And this will be a return from deep in the end zone.
I love the show. It's really cute. It's like this really great size thing.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up the size of the lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Territory now with a first and 10 at the 32-yard line. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And this is going to be snuffed out. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Look what I just did, Freddie.
To the 43-yard line. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it,
I just hit the freak out of him.
And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything.
Yeah, it's in the.
You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, they can't just switch to their opponent.
Looking in zone for Jones.
Julio Fulio.
Touchdown. Julio Jones with touchdown number 15 of the year and second of the game. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16.
It was a good game at first, and then it just got ugly.
Part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them,
I use Schwartz.
they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I guess back about, 10 years ago, what is it called, global warming? This huge thing. We have to worry about global.
They'll drop to throw.
Why? Why do we worry about global?
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football.
What you mean?
Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game,
yep.
They've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. 3 yards.
Yeah, in between the tackle type of guy. Kind of annoying.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit
Jamar
up.
Chase annoying.
Anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
You should watch the other play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
That was smart, Fred. I thought he was going to run a slant.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
Going for a deep ball.
I didn't think he was going to do that.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Should have been a pick. The end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And not
The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Mayfield down.
Everything that's referenced going to be in
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Brad, did you see what just happened, bro?
This defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty
Nigga dropped
early
it.
That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. And this throw incomplete.
How often?
The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mayfield looking downfield for Jones. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Julio Jones, 37 yards. They'll look to throw. And the Browns add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. That's caught, and he is going to lose yardage here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free, and you'll find an open receiver.
You got him coming off the bench.
Near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that exit, there's not any.
He got 30?
So it kind of closes in on him, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Now a dump off here complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't.
Touchdown, Bengals! Tyler Boyd, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. They'll try and throw for it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mayfield being chased out left. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Mayfield to throw it. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 41 yards. And the Browns are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
Not necessarily do they call it a
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They don't necessarily refer to it as but
and this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover, and that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Because
here's a 2nd and 7. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Because then it's not a he is delivering things.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Separated everybody into definite word in a way that they can see. Yep, coming from wherever they can. But think about this right here. We're in Philadelphia, right? Yeah, Baptist.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh,
Slant pass to Boone. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
But if we're all reading out of the same Bible, how do you fight?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Back to throw here. That is incomplete.